garage. So coming back with this car, we took it for a spin yesterday. I forgot to say on the video, I don't know why, about the sound that was bothering me in this car. The sound still is there, you can still hear it. It's the same sound, so that wasn't the axle. I'm happy we changed the axle anyway, because it was broken, but that wasn't it. So now my second guess is that there was actually one of the comments under the last video, someone said that maybe the oil inside the diff is gone and the diff just spins without any oil in it, and that's what makes the noise. So what we're gonna do now is to put the car on the lift it and drain the oil from the diff to see if there's anything there. That lift is occupied by Skyline, so I'm gonna use this one. For this one is cool to raise the car up and like move around the garage, but to put the car on it is a bit of pain in the ass, because for the low cars this is too high, so you need to drive onto planks of wood and probably get rid of the side skirt, but that's all we have, so let's do it. I'm very surprised because I did the rust repair in this car, the ending of the seals, like all around the body. It was pretty bad on the seals and stuff. I did it 7 years ago when I got the car, and it's still holding up good, which is super nice. You can just use the seals to raise the car and there's no issues whatsoever. Still holds after 7 years, no issues. Nice. Okay, the car is in the air, and what we need to do now is remove the oil, if there's any, from the diff. There is this drain plug here, so all I need to do is just unscrew it and see how much oil would get out. I have a feeling that it's not gonna be much.
Myślę, że siknie jak ze zgnitej frezywy?
Zobaczymy. Ready?
Normalnie.
So the quantity of the oil diff is not bad, to be honest. Okay, so this is how much oil was in it. It's about 700 milliliters, so almost a liter, and I checked in the manual, it says it should be a liter. So a bit less than usual, but I don't think that was an issue. Anyway, I went to the shop, bought a new one, gonna fill it up, and we're gonna keep looking for the cause of that funny noise. Diff is filled up, and now let's put the car back on the floor. Okay, we're gonna take it for a spin to see, try to hear maybe what's making that noise.
Teraz była wibracja w głosie. Czujesz to?
No, ale to nie jest to, co było. Okay, it looks like the sound is gone. I don't know, maybe that was the diff or whatever. Whatever it was is gone, so I'm happy. One thing happened yesterday. I drove over my GoPro by mistake, and I didn't notice yesterday because it was looking fine, but then today I checked and the back of it is broken, but still works. As you know, we are running 1UZ engine in a Skyline, and the same engine I have in my Miata. And I was driving a Miata with the stock ECU from the 1UZ for like a year, but then I decided to just step up the game a bit, and now we run full ECU master set. And in this car it works perfectly, so I decided to get a set for the Skyline as well. So this is the set we got from our friends at ECU Master. Let's open it first to see what's inside. I'll show you how it works on my Miata. See, in the Miata I have similar setup with a bit smaller digital dash, a bit smaller keyboard as well, but it all pretty much works the same. So the main part of the whole set is ECU Master EMU, right? EMU stands for Engine Management Unit, and this is exactly what it does. This is your standalone ECU. It basically makes the engine work, and the whole components around the car, everything that's electrical. In this car, the Miata, we have it mounted there under the dash. it's there behind the hoses. So this is what gives the signals and the power to basically everything in a car. This piece is obviously a display. This is connected to the ECU and also is connected to all the sensors and everything that actually tells you how is your engine doing. All the temperatures, the pressures, everything is here. And also this is fully customable because, so as you can see, we have a NIGHTRIDE logo. There is different colors. You can set it to whatever you like. So these buttons on the bottom, they just change the look of the display. And in my case, you can see the battery voltage, you can see the water temperature, the oil temperature, and the oil pressure. This one is not really connected to anything because I have my oil pressure gauge here. Now, apart from normal things that displaying your data, this also is programmable, so you can put literally whatever you want there. For example, you can set it the way that the engine cuts off when the temperature is too high or when the pressure is too low. You can also have a look at the max values from the previous time. So you can see my coolant pressure was 118 degrees at its highest, the RPMs, everything. And for the Skyline, because we're running the same engine and this has been working perfectly since I have it, we have pretty much the same set, but a bit upgraded. So the screen is a bit bigger, the ECU itself is just newer version, is more developed, and there's PMU as well. And to explain how PMU works, it's basically your fuse box in a car. So here in the Miata, I'm still running the stock fuse boxes there under the hood. And in a Skyline, there's not going to be any fuses, anything. All the cables and everything is going to go through PMU. I'll actually show how it looks. So see here in the Miata, I'm still rocking the normal fuse box. While in the Skyline, everything is going to go through this little device. And by installing this piece, you don't need to have any fuses or relays in a car. Everything just goes through this one. So this is the mock-up of the cables that go into the engine. Every cable is labeled. This is pretty much how the harness is gonna look like. Obviously not made from this, just made from real wires. Also from ECU Master we have this. And this is your wires. Everything that goes into ECU, every little cable has a different color, everything is labeled, so it should be pretty, I mean, it's not gonna be easy and simple and quick job, but it's pretty well organized, so you just need to plan it very well and follow the instructions, yeah, execute it. The funny thing is that this is the stuff you don't really see on a car. When you have a built car, you just see nice wheels, nice paint and body kit and everything, but this is actually super important, but no one ever sees it. As a driver, from a driver perspective, and also for like a mechanic, engineer, whatever, this makes the whole difference when you have this on the car. And then this help you diagnose a problem. If you have any issue with engine, it doesn't sound right, this tells you everything that is wrong, you would see straight away on a display. So that's another reason to get it in such a car, especially for drifting motorsport. Also, I didn't mention that ECU Master is a Polish company, so the boys are pretty local, very close to us, and they also support a lot of professional drifters and many cool builds. If you want to upgrade your ECU and the whole system in your car, ECU Master is the way to go. Okay, what we're gonna do now is solving the problem with this little Kevin go-kart, because when we want to use it, it's cool, we can take it anywhere and just drive it. We're waiting for the good weather. But for now, we just put it from the corner to the corner in the garage because it takes quite a lot of space. If you compare this and my car, it basically takes half a space that the car takes. So I figured we can put it there on the chilling zone. So firstly, it's gonna look nice. Secondly, it's not gonna take any space.
I haven't been using the chilling zone as much because when I'm doing a live stream there, I'm there alone. And when I'm doing it downstairs, everyone is around. We're having much more fun, much more conversation. So I think having a setup upstairs is not really needed.
Yeah, the plan is to clean up there and use the lift to put the go-kart up there and, you know.
How hard can it be?
Okay, so we made it to this position and
We didn't think what to do next.
it's quite heavy. I think you cannot pull it there, no? today is next day, and yesterday Andrzej put some work and he started to install the ECU Master EMU, right? So the whole device is going to be mounted somewhere here under the dash. Andrew installed all the cables that's going to get out of the ECU for the moment, and he put them through the firewall into the engine bay. So all the cables that goes from ECU come out from the firewall, and everything is here ready to be connected. And that's the cables we got from ECU Master as well, and as you can see, every little cable is labeled, so you exactly know which cable is 12 volt, which one is ground, which cable goes to each coil pack, to the injectors. Every little cable is labeled, which makes the job much more easy. Also, this box, it's another thing that's gonna be inside. This doesn't really look like much, but this is the electric heater. That's also gonna be installed somewhere here under the dash. Of course, I don't have a stock heater or anything, so we decided to install electric one. This is not requiring any hoses to go from the engine, and basically its job is, in case of rain or fog, just blow hot air onto the window so it doesn't get foggy. This is very crucial. If you don't have this in drift car and it rains, you are screwed. Previously in my Miata the heater broke and it didn't feel like a big issue until it started to rain. And with this car we are in this spot now where there's not much that I can do myself on it, because we're just waiting for the parts, to be honest. The main thing is the engine, because I don't know if I said it before, but this engine here, this is Adash's engine, Adash's 1UZ that's gonna go to his S13. We just put it here as a mock-up so we can work around it, so we can do the engine mounts, the gearbox mounts and everything. And also we started working on ITBs, as you can see. And my engine is here. This is the block. We have all the parts. We just sent the heads to the machine shop so they can do the work in the machine shop and put the heads all together. They should be done by the end of the month. So with this car, there is nothing really we can do. The slow electric job, just waiting for the heads to put the engine together, and body work is pretty much done. All the bumpers here, everything is just waiting to be painted. I still don't know what colors they're gonna have. I have a couple ideas, but still didn't decide, so I slowly need to start thinking about it. That's it.
What do you mean that's it? Time to work on a different car. Adash said that he will finish painting his E46 that he has for sale, and then he will start working on the S13. And he was very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Specific?
No, very. He made me want to join because he said, let's drink.
Persuasive.
Yes, persuasive, because he said, I bring some drinks and we can sun down the car. And I was like, of course.
So, I don't know, if you remember the car that Adash brought last time, his S13, he actually made a proper progress on it. I'll go show you. So this is Adam's Nissan S13, and as you can see, the real progress has been made. Adam welded a front tube end, the radiator mounts, these. Obviously, like we said, it's gonna be simple and pretty basic built drift car, so it doesn't need to have all the fancy stuff, but it just needs to work. And like Marek said, today is the plan to sand it down, to get it ready for some primering and
Dzisiaj
painting.
będziemy pić Nissana i szlifować wódę. Taki prosty wózek strasznie jakby, wiesz, ułatwia przesuwanie budy, która nie ma kół, nie? Wiesz, przeważnie tak. To było tak, no wyobraź sobie, pamiętasz Faraona, nie? Od Boza, że to kurde, to auto po prostu stało w rogu, nikt nawet, wiesz, nie
ciężko było to pchać,
niego, a tutaj sobie, wiesz, jedziesz gdzie chcesz, na lawetę, z lawety, a to są 4 kółka i kawałek kąsek po chwili, nie?
Hello, my name is Bon Doogie. I want to show you something cool because my BMW was crashed.
Wait, was it?
It was a few times. Now it's completely destroyed. So, my friend Amway provided me a new set of body kit for this season. If you want to buy from his store for code Boogie10, you will get discount for the body kits for BMWs.
The rear, front and sides are the same as it was, but there's one new piece, no?
Ah, okay, wait. So I'm gonna show you peace. Peace. Peace, brother. Peace.
What this?
This fender.
I've never seen such a fenders for E36, to be honest, like with the vents. Because it's not really a vent, no? You can cut it.
You can cut it, but he said it's like it's meant to be cut, but he's selling it like this, so you have to cut it by yourself.
It's very Japanese style.
It is.
And it's much wider than your ones, no?
My ones were 3.5. This one are 6.5.
6.5 centimeters by side.
Yeah.
Wider.
Side.
So you can have really wide wheels, right? Okay, so this is Boogie's actual fender flares. They're not fender flares, they're like
Fiber fenders, like Felony forms.
and they were already widened than a stock one. Now this is next level widened.
These are super wide compared to...
Yeah, and what wheels are these?
Like 9.5.
9.5?
Yeah.
You can have 11s easily.
Yeah.
And they also look very nice, like with the... Sheesh. Nice. Oh, and you have a new lip?
Yes.
A new... How'd you call them?
Canards.
No, canards are here.
Like splitters. Like
Splitters, yeah.
I need to ask you something.
What, me?
No, people.
On the internet?
On the internet, please comment. Bondugi put splitters or Bondugi don't put splitters, because I don't know.
Ah, these splitters?
Yeah, and it looks way more aggressive with these.
With the splitters?
Yeah, like chasers from Japan.
Thank you, Boogie, for this beautiful...
I had a good idea.
What? No, this is not a good idea. Okay. Okay, and I think this episode, it comes to an end. It wasn't much, it was a bit of talking and just a bit of work, but some days are like this. Next one's gonna be way more exciting. I hope you guys still enjoy this one, and yeah, see you in the next one. Have a good Sunday.